It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're gonna be talking about the new edition cards coming to NBA 2K23 MyTEAM tomorrow. Obviously, you guys can see we do get a dark matter Chris Bosh, who I think could personally be one of the best power forwards in the entire game. Also do see Galaxy Opal De'Aaron Fox, as well as the pink diamond tear TJ Warren and the diamond Jonathan Kuminga. Now, how good are these cards going to be? Well, we're going to be talking about that in this video today. But before we dive into it, guys, let's just look at the new edition sets that we have seen in MyTEAM. Last week, we saw the Oscar. Granger RJ weren't great, but the Diamond Claxton was really solid as well. But the Dark Matter Oscar Robertson was absolutely incredible. And, I mean, when we talk about Chris Bosh, let's just go to last year into the Dark Matter Chris Bosh we saw last year to kind of talk, about how truly good this card could possibly be. Because his badges are going to look very similar to this. So if he gets, badges like this and stats like this, at the power forward position, Chris Bosh really could be him. Now, again, that's just one of the many cards we are going to talk about today. But just know, these cards aren't always scrubs. Even in Jonathan Kuminga as well as the TJ Warren, they could be really solid budget ballers. Now, let's start at the bottom, Jonathan Kuminga, okay? In MyTEAM this year, we are... what is the Kuminga card we have? An Amethyst Jonathan Kuminga. Now, this card, I gotta say, wasn't necessarily my favorite because he couldn't really dribble. He had the Kuminga base on normal timing, which really wasn't great. I mean, yes, defensively, he's all around solid, but there just wasn't anything great about Jonathan Kuminga. And that's not me saying the card's bad. That's not me saying you guys shouldn't have got him or used him. It's just me saying there's nothing great about the card. Now, with the Diamond Flash Jonathan Kuminga, I do expect his release to be a little bit better. Hopefully, he gets MJ dribble style as well. And if he gets a couple of those things, he's 6'8" with a good, decent wingspan. He could be really, really solid in MyTEAM. Again, player model is good. It just is going to come down to whether his SIGs get updated or not. Now, for TJ Warren, he's a card we do not have a good one of yet in MyTEAM. Now, again, this is kind of the big problem I have with MyTEAM. I feel like we're just getting so far away from the NBA standards that, again, not having a TJ Warren is kind of crazy. Here's what to look for in TJ Warren, okay? He's got that Otis Birdsong type release. It's basically the Robert Covington release of last year. He came with pro dribble style and a normal leaner. For TJ Warren, it's pretty self-explanatory, guys. If he doesn't get updated SIGs, the card's not going to be good. Because his player model's nothing too crazy. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say it's horrible. But his player model's not a player model I personally look at it and I'm like, wow, that player model could lead me or you guys to success in MyTEAM. It's just okay in MyTEAM. Not great, but it isn't horrible. But TJ Warren, I guess how I would phrase it is I'm more excited about Kuminga than I am TJ Warren. Even though he's a diamond compared to TJ Warren at the pink diamond tier, it's not necessarily a good sign. For De'Aaron Fox, let's talk about him up next, the Galaxy Opal De'Aaron Fox. I expect him to be pretty similar to this diamond as far as his SIGs. I just hope they really update his dribble SIGs because I hate the Trae Young dribble style, and I know a lot of other people who do as well. Now, again, his release on quick is just fine. Let's check out if we had a Galaxy Opal De'Aaron Fox last year, and we did, and it was this card. And I honestly expect the De'Aaron Fox to be a little better version than this Galaxy Opal one that we got last year. But again, De'Aaron Fox is going to be really fast. The questions for me are, what is his release going to look like? What are his dribble SIGs going to look like? Because again, De'Aaron Fox is going to be only 6'3", and his player model is not great in MyTEAM. So I think unless he gets like a glitched jump shot, it's going to be hard to make the case for De'Aaron Fox being one of the best point guards in the game. And it's not necessarily De'Aaron Fox's fault. It's just he's too small, right? He's too small. His player build isn't that great in MyTEAM. And so as I'm looking at these things, I mean, TJ Warren and Jonathan Kuminga, I guess they're your typical small forwards. So I guess if they make them right with good SIGs, those cards could be obviously really incredible. For De'Aaron Fox, I think it's going to be really difficult for him to not even just be usable, but for him to be really good. Because again, I think you can make the case he could be usable if he just gets a decent enough release or that release on quick, with good dribble SIGs. But again, he's only going to be 6'3". We've got cards, like De'Aaron Fox that are just going to be better. Now, the Dark Matter Chris Bosh. We're going to spend our most time today talking about him because he has the potential to be absolutely elite in my team. Now, start with this, okay? His release. I'm going to say it. Let's go to this year. I'm going to say it with Chris Bosh. His release, underrated, okay? The pink diamond Chris Bosh, it's weird because he kind of turns his body a little bit. It's weird. But I think it's good enough that if you put his release on very quick, people are going to like it. Now, again, this is just my opinion after, using Chris Bosh or seeing people use him this year. I honestly think his release is borderline underrated. Again, 6'11", 7'3" wingspan, and his defense is going to be good. If we go to last year's card around this time, maybe a little bit later, his defense was really good for this specific time, right? It's not just an offensive Chris Bosh anymore. We're going to get a Chris Bosh, that can play some defense. Obviously, had very quick release timing. If he gets that MJ dribble style, watch out. Because right now at the power forward position, when we look at it, I mean, sure, KG is good. Sure, Dirk's good. But D-Rob, KP, who are some of your best power forwards in the game? I don't know. I like running KP at the center position, the second center position behind Yao. So I really do believe, and again, this is my opinion, that Chris Bosh could be that power forward that could kind of just fill that role. If he gets a good release, if his dribble sigs, if he gets the MJ dribble style, if Chris Bosh, gets a release on very quick, who's to say Chris Bosh can't be ran at that elite level in my team? He's 6'11". Got that 7'3" wingspan. His player model is solid. I think that's the card that obviously I'm the most excited about tomorrow. Just know he's going to be really overpriced tomorrow. I mean, the auction house is at a really high rate right now. And so just know Chris Bosh is probably not going to be worth the MT that he does ultimately, he is going to go for. But that's not me saying that Chris Bosh is bad or that you shouldn't get him. I'm just saying he's probably going to be overpriced. So I'm not really excited about the Galaxy Opal De'Aaron Fox. I think there's going to be other Galaxy Opals, and not just Galaxy Opals, other point guards better than De'Aaron Fox. Even, for example, if you're running Denny or Tyler Hero, I really don't think De'Aaron Fox has that necessary spot in my team. And I hate to say it like that because I want De'Aaron Fox to be good. I just really don't see it. And then, when you talk about some of the other cards that are coming tomorrow, TJ Warren. I mean, I'm not trying to sit here and slander TJ Warren because, who knows how 2K is going to make him if they give him a new release, new dribble style. Just doesn't really excite me. Jonathan Kuminga kind of could be like a Diamond Jaden McDaniels where, for his specific tier, for his specific value is absolutely incredible because Jaden McDaniels for his price is incredible. There's not going to be that many people that can do what Jaden McDaniels can do for his price on that defensive end of the court while being able to green shots at a very, very high level. So as far as an all-around content drop, I gotta say I'm not super excited about it, right? I think that, again, the Jonathan Kuminga could be a really solid budget card, and that's kind of what gets me excited. Chris Bosh, depending on how they make him, could be really, really solid at the power forward position. But when you look at De'Aaron Fox and TJ Warren, I feel like those are a couple of cards, unless you're like a big Kings fan or you like the, bubble TJ Warren. Those are cards, at least for me, that are a little hard, or a little bit hard to get super excited about. So that's kind of my opinion on things. I'm probably the most excited about Chris Bosh, followed by Jonathan Kuminga. But who knows? Maybe we'll see some more of that some more bracket busters content tomorrow. Maybe we'll see I don't know, some more leaked tonight about Spotlight Sims, or maybe a fan vote for locker code players, something like that, just to get the community a little bit more excited about this drop tomorrow. Again, I'm gonna say it because it needs to be said. I'm glad we are at least getting some Tuesday content because there was a time last season in the season before in which we just got nothing on Tuesdays. So something's better than nothing. Again, obviously I'm hoping for moments cards, stuff like that, because more content, the more content, the better. But again, I'm just not holding my breath for anything like that because it's 2K. And you just got to kind of be prepared to be let down when it comes to the Take-Two Corporation. So that's just kind of my thoughts, opinions on everything, guys. Really excited about Chris Bosh and his possibility of being that top power forward in my team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Are you guys most excited about Chris Bosh, or does De'Aaron Fox get your interest? Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. As always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.